Hi, welcome all Geminis. This is your Express Love reading overview. It's not going to go in depth into the detail, but this is a general insight. Okay, so it's a 3-card reading with a clarifier and an oracle card just to pick up on the energies at the moment and see where things are going slightly. If this does not resonate, then check out your moon and your rising because that might make more sense for you. Okay, so this is looking at the Geminis, and this is a reading for if you're not in a happy, secure relationship, if you're single, or if you are in a situationship and you're not too sure where things are going, it's kind of for that energy, okay? So let's see now what is coming in. First card, Geminis, that's my shuffling there. What is coming up for you guys, okay? So, what is coming up? First card for Geminis, what is coming in? What is coming in for my Geminis? Fast moving action at the moment, Geminis, okay? Now, I'm going to read this in a couple of ways. So you could be wanting to message somebody, or you could be messaging quite a few people, okay? So Geminis, okay, this is the twins energy. So it could be like, you know, I'm going to go on that dating site, or I'm going to speak to that person. You're a very, very sociable zodiac, okay? But when this card comes in, I just want to say, like, is there anybody at the moment who you really generally like? And if there is somebody, are you actually investing your time in that energy? Because there's no people in this card. So it's almost like, are you assessing yourself and how you want to feel? Are you messaging people because you just would rather message somebody than nobody? I want to say to you, something isn't always better than nothing, okay? Sometimes it's good just to take a step back, regroup with yourself, and know what you want and what you don't want, okay? This is like, you know, you could have suddenly met somebody and then you're messaging. I mean, it can be that quick, okay? But we'll have a look now and see what is coming in. But it's interesting how that analogy of just something isn't always better than nothing has come up quite soon into this reading already. So let's see where this energy is going, Gemini. So let's have a look. Let's have a look and see where is this going, because you've got the Magician coming up in the middle, okay? Now, this is a major arcana. This is really, really interesting. Again, this is like a mercurial kind of dominant energy, so ruled by Mercury, the same as you, okay, which is the planet of communication. So communication is key here, and this is a great card for communication, which is the 8 of Wands. So either you are already messaging somebody you know and it's very, very fast, and it's like you feel like this energy is the person that you could spend a lot more time with, or it would just be you are getting a better idea of the type of energy that you know you want, okay? I do want to say with the 9 of Wands at the bottom there, this is what we call the wounded warrior, and it's somebody who's been hurt quite a few times or disappointed, but you're still standing, okay? So there's still hope here, and absolutely there should be, because the Magician, again, it's the this is showing more into next year where there's going to be kind of more solid kind of energies coming up. But I want to say to you that this is really quite, don't rush things, Gemini, is what I want to say. Let things play out as they should, because if you rush something, you might miss red flags. You might miss, you know, somebody saying something to you and you only perceiving it in the way that you want to because you want to be in a relationship. And if you're thinking about somebody in particular, don't kind of be a yes person just because you want to spend more time with them, sort of thing, okay? Because I feel what this is teaching you is to be your own person. Very much still be in your own soul alignment, but don't try and put somebody on a pedestal just because you think they're the best thing since sliced bread. It's a very easy thing to get into when that happens, but you see them as the Magician, okay? Basically, they've got it all going on, okay? So you like this person, and if you don't know who this is, if you're completely single, then this person will be coming in, okay? But it happens very, very quickly when you meet them, okay? So let's have a look now and see what else is coming up for Geminis. What else is coming in? So you've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is really, really interesting. Gemini, I'm going to say to you, don't hold on too tight to something if it's not meant to be, okay? When people rush in to a situation, there can be disappointments along the way. Again, what I was saying about red flags. if you know this person, take a step back and enjoy the energy, because these two cards are extremely positive. But the fact that the Four of Pentacles is coming up, it can be that you don't feel as confident with yourself as what you should do, okay? So about that regrouping with yourself, make sure you're in total alignment with yourself, make sure you feel good about yourself, and then you're not pouring from an empty cup sort of thing, okay? Don't look at somebody else to make you feel better, because I feel if you know this person already, you're either putting them on a pedestal and you're wanting things to happen quicker, or you're kind of trying to manifest really, really quickly for you to meet somebody. Either way, you know, somebody is coming in quite clearly for you, but once you get it, or once it shows itself in your life, don't hold on to it like, you know, for dear life, because the harder you hold on to something, the tighter the grip, the quicker it will evade you. So I just feel the lesson here, Gemini, with you is to let things play out, but at the same time, know your worth. Know your worth with everything. Know your worth with, you know, professional, love. It kind of all goes hand in hand, because once you start to look at yourself in a better way, you'll attract the right type of energy. I feel the Magician is a test more than anything else. It could turn out to be the greatest love of your life, but I feel it's almost like kind of amplified by how much do you love yourself first, okay? Because the Four of Pentacles is showing up again. It's 4 months time from now, so that it would be April time next year, but it's coming up to say the universe is testing you slightly for your own self-worth. So whatever has happened before, whether you've had a string of relationships that haven't worked, or whether or not you've had one serious relationship and that hasn't worked, there seems to be too much of a rush to get to where you want to be on the emotional level, and you don't need to do that. So this is more of a heads up reading for you guys, okay? So let's have a look now and see what is coming in as an overall clarifier. So I'm going to ask now, what is coming in as an overall clarifier for my Geminis? You got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a brand new phase anyway, guys. And to be honest with you, if we're looking at love anyway, you might meet somebody through work, okay, or a new project, or something that you're doing with reference to what you're working on yourself. Can you see how it's working out? That the lesson here, I feel, is to not pour from an empty cup. So the universe isn't annoying you by maybe putting things almost like far away. It's showing you yourself, and then all of this comes in. There's clearly a new phase coming in with regards to your material life. So you could be thinking about moving, you could be thinking about, I don't know, building a new home, moving a new home into a new home, a new job, project, that type of thing. And the right energy seems to come in at that time. But the lesson before that is don't rush in just because it's somebody, okay? So people are worth their weight in gold if they show you, and I just feel that's the lesson here. So let's see now on an oracle level what is coming in. What is coming in for my Geminis on an oracle level? Reward yourself. You see, self-love first. Interesting, isn't it, how these things just kind of all fit into place. So the reward yourself is to don't berate yourself in any shape or form. If you're single, don't think, oh, I'm going to be single forever. If you like somebody, don't put them on a pedestal and think that they've got it all going on but not you, because there's just an underlying energy of low frequency with you that needs to be revamped a little bit, okay? Now that doesn't take forever and a day. That's not going to take months and months and months. It's just looking at yourself in the way that your guides see you, which is this amazing being, okay? And how do you do that? You start to reward yourself. So treat yourself, you know, look at yourself, use affirmations, meditations, whatever it is to get you into this alignment. This new phase will come in and the right person will come in. And if you're thinking about a person in particular, well, watch what happens when you start to plug in yourself to the universal energy and amplify your soul. Do not chase, Gemini, is what I want to say, okay? So that is your very, very express tarot reading. Do not chase is the overall message there. Good luck with all of that. But if you want an in-depth one, you can DM me for a personal. I do offer half an hour or 1 hour, or you just keep watching these videos. So you take care and have a beautiful Thursday evening. Bye-bye now.